Alright, guys, so I am starting on the screen for a reason. I am not starting on the Dragon Ball Legends homepage because there's nothing really to see here right now. As you guys can see, the leak for Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta and MUI Goku, specifically, they are transforming. And because they're transforming, we all think that they're going to be on separate banners. One banner is focused on Vegeta, another banner is focused on Goku. But I want to point one thing out. This character might be a tag unit, and I want to explain a multitude of reasons why. When Besides the 4th year anniversary, when tag units were just introduced, right? And 4th year anniversary doesn't count really because we just got a tag unit before that. So it would make sense that we don't get a tag unit during the anniversary since we got a tag unit before. But not that that's impossible because before the 5th anniversary, we got tagged Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. And then not even a month later, actually not, yeah, a month and a few weeks later, we get Goku and Frieza tag unit, right? But starting from the 5th anniversary, every part 1 has had a tag unit. Starting from the 5th year anniversary, every part 1 has had a tag unit. Part 1 of the 5th anniversary, Goku and Frieza. Part 1 of the 6th anniversary, 2 tag characters, Vegeta and Goku and Vegeta. And then, literally down here, don't see why there's any exception. Now, besides that theory, there's kind of a very small detail that tons of YouTubers probably already went over, so it wouldn't be much of a surprise. But in case if you haven't seen it, if you look at the small details, because the small details matter, we see Goku's aura. But if you look here on Vegeta's side, we see the exact same color aura that is behind MUI Goku. Now, if these were 2 separate transforming characters, this will be exactly like Legends Festival of 2024. And considering that this is supposed to be their best year yet, there should be no reason why this should be anything like the Legends Festival of 2024. Because that is the complete definition of a fumble. You bring out 2 mediocre LS for part 1. You might say Vegeta Blue is super hype, which he pretty much is. But compared to the anniversary characters, he's kind of lackluster. And then part 2, we got even more mediocre LFs. And then the only person to bring the festival back, like turn the festival decent at best, is literally Ultra Beast Gohan. Which even then, bro, like he didn't even really save the festival. Sorry, guys. Even then, he didn't really save the festival like fully because 2/3 of the festival was so bad that unless you get an ultra tag unit, nothing could have saved that festival. So there should be no reason why they should ever make 2 transforming characters because we saw the mistake they made back during the festival. And again, considering how this is supposed to be their best year yet, find no reason why they should do this again. But also, I don't know if it was like during the New Year's or if it was like the first time they talked about the updates coming out in the game, which again already happened. They said something about adding more unique traits to characters. Now, I could be absolutely wrong, but they did say something about adding unique things to characters. Now, this would be the first time we get an LF transforming tag unit. And we should have had this probably a year ago. After like the first 2 years of tag units being introduced, okay, now it's probably time that you give us a transforming tag character. But no, we're here. Tag units were introduced about to be 4 years ago. And we still don't have a transforming one. This is one of the rare scenarios where this has to be a tag unit if they want to save themselves from the leak. As you don't know, they leaked every MUI Goku. Not even just MUI Goku, UI Goku in general. So, the only way they're going to make up for this leak is literally by giving us a surprise about these characters. Because keep in mind that this post also did get deleted. Like, after the first, 20, 30-ish minutes of this post being here, it got deleted. So, now that we know the leak, now they have to do something for us. We have to do something for us to be surprised. And the only way they can do this is by either one, have both of them being ultras, or two, making them a tag unit. Again, looking at the purple aura, it's like that this aura behind Goku is going right to Vegeta, and Vegeta's is just straight blue. Sorry, I took a picture of, this actually isn't a picture, this is a video. Anyway. Transforming MUI Goku. I'm not talking about style, dog. This again, man, looking at this, they both have also the exact same pose. Why? They both have the exact same pose. Now, we don't know two separate characters who does the exact same pose on separate banners. Let's look at, how do I say this? Let me look at some characters that actually work together in Tournament of Power, or not even Tournament of Power, work together in general. Hey, I'm really thinking. Except I don't have anything in mind. Hold on, guys. I am thinking really, really hard right now. There's nothing really in mind. There's nothing really in mind, to be honest. But again, man, they need to make this character a tag unit again for a multitude of reasons. Why in the world will they leak these characters? Weirdly enough, they're leaking Evolution Vegeta along with Goku, as if they are a tag unit. Because every Ultra Instinct Goku that has been leaked, it's always been just Ultra Instinct Goku, because it's solo. Now, suspiciously, they're leaking Vegeta along with Goku. So either Vegeta is part of Goku, a tag unit, or they're leaking Vegeta for no reason, which is very dumb. So this is their first time ever leaking a Vegeta. Or at least it's how long I've been in the game. They probably leaked a Vegeta before. Listen, I don't know. But from my experience, this is the first time they ever leaked a Vegeta. Vegeta can't be on purpose. Goku, though, it has to be on purpose. Because again, the only way another character can be leaked is if it's with MUI Goku. Because if MUI Goku was just getting leaked by himself, then that means Evolution Vegeta will be on a whole separate banner. Which, in my opinion, why would they leak two characters that are on separate banners? It makes no sense. Right? It kind of makes no sense. If that's the case, you could have individually just leaked MUI Goku because that's the character that... Sorry. You could have just leaked MUI Goku because that's the only character that gets leaked. Right? Hold on. Sorry, guys. So, weirdly enough, you're also leaking Evolution Vegeta, which makes no sense. Right? Now, going off the fact that Legends does take some of Dokkan's ideas, right? And I'm not saying that Dokkan doesn't take Legends ideas. They actually do. They kind of took Legends idea. Not even kind of. They took Legends idea with making a tag Goku and Vegeta, and they fused into Super Vegeta. But they also did a tag Goku and Vegeta that fused into Super Gogeta, which I think Legends is going to take. But forget that. Dokkan also did something like this. Well, we got a Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta and MUI Goku. Except they were a tag unit. In Legends terms, that would be an assist character. Or not even an assist. More like okay, if you charge up something, MUI Goku will go into attack and it'll do extra damage. But most likely, yeah, an assist character. This, the obvious, the main obvious thing is the fact that both of them are hitting the exact same post. Both of them, hold on. Both of them are hitting the exact, hold on, if I can just go perfect. Hold on. Give me a second. Again, both of them, oh my gosh, bro, I have to go back like a... Again, going off the fact that both of them are hitting the exact same fighting pose. Every tag Goku and Vegeta unit has at least hit the exact same post at least one time. If we look at the first tag Goku and Vegeta character, which was Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, they were both hitting a pose that seemed pretty similar. Or they were probably hitting their, signature poses. Again, I don't remember because I don't use the tag unit like that. But if every tag unit that we've gone of Goku and Vegeta, and they have hit almost the exact same pose, what does this tell you? That they have to be a tag unit. Because again, going off the fact that Goku, bro, I wish they just kept the freaking. Going off the fact that Goku's aura is already being appeared on Vegeta's side, and the fact that both of them are literally hitting the exact same. Look at this too. And both of them are hitting the exact same pose. What does that tell you? They have to be a tag unit. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be a tag unit. It can be separate characters, and we're all just thinking way too hard. It's separate characters. We will all just probably be annoyed that they got leaked, and then this can easily kill the whole anniversary, which they don't want to do. They shouldn't want to do that. Or you make them a tag unit, which is more unexpected than the characters itself. In my opinion, you make them a tag unit, then you also have a second banner. Because their goal every anniversary is to top the last anniversary. The failures, the second anniversary failed to top the first anniversary. And the fourth anniversary failed to top the third, in my opinion. Actually, probably it did do better than the third anniversary. I'm just probably tripping. But the fifth anniversary did better than the fourth anniversary. The sixth anniversary did better than the fifth anniversary. The only way they can top the sixth anniversary, or at least be neck and neck, is if you make this character a tag unit, and then you give us another character on a separate banner that could possibly be a tag Goku and Vegeta that fuses into Super Gogeta. Because every year, for an anniversary, a fusion character has been revealed. Whether it's Vegeta or Gogeta, a freaking fusion has been revealed during an anniversary. Whether it's a LF or an Ultra or a 1% Sparking, again, a fusion character usually is guaranteed to come out during the anniversary. So Super Gogeta is the only option. We already got fusing Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and the only next option is fusing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which shouldn't be happening, right? Shouldn't be happening, because what reason do we have to get a GT character when GT isn't even getting buffs? Now, Super Gogeta, you might say, well, Fusions isn't getting buffed, Sagas isn't getting buffed, but it's more relevant than GT. But again, the second banner has to be an LF Super Gogeta if they are a tag unit. That's the only way they can top or be neck and neck with the part 1 of the 6th anniversary. Now, part 2, they can easily top the part 2 of the 6th anniversary. That's very easy. You simply just have to release 2 units that are more hyped than Ultimate Gohan and God Goku. Now, God Goku, you're going to have more of a challenge than Gohan. You're going to have more of a challenge than Gohan. Because based off hype terms, God Goku was way better in hype. And you need to find a character that is way more hype than God Goku. And then for Ultimate Gohan, you can easily find a character way more hype than Ultimate Gohan. Now, in terms of kit, though, again, you're also going to have a problem. But concerning the fact that every year kits are getting more obnoxious, it's pretty simple. And then part 3, which also people is discussing. Are we even still getting an Ultra MUI Goku? And I think it's highly possible. Going off the fact that 6th anniversary, we got 2 Gogeta characters in the same celebration. See no reason why we can't get 2 MUI Gokus in the exact same celebration. Because starting from the 4th anniversary, almost every year has had a UI Goku. Well, almost, again, remember how I said almost every year. 2022, MUI Goku, then 2023, 2 UI Gokus. And then they skipped 2024, which is not a bad thing. I completely understand. Then this year, because if we also keep this in mind, there's no need for us to get a revival MUI Goku because UI Son Goku never just died and then just revived into MUI. He never did that. He was in UI when he transformed into MUI. Now, I could be wrong. I need to rewatch the fight. But that's what I remember. So, unless they just make it hypothetical, right? And just say that UI Goku did revive into MUI Goku. That's the only variant besides Ultra MUI Goku we are missing in the game. We got all the UI signs, then UI sign, all the LF UI signs, then we got an Ultra UI sign. We got an LF MUI Goku, and the next thing to do is an Ultra MUI Goku. The only one that makes the most sense. So yes, I still think Ultra MUI Goku has a pretty high possibility of being released for the 7th anniversary. Again, if they want to make this the best year yet, they can't fumble a single celebration this year. They can't fumble the anniversaries. They can't fumble any milestones that they've done. They cannot fumble the festivals like they did last year. The 6th anniversary saved 2024. And they didn't make 2024 even like the best. They just saved it from being even worse than what it is. Although, if just the part 2 of the 6th anniversary was better, yeah, then they could have definitely saved it. But the Legends Festival did make 2024 a way worse year, considering the fact that we all expected way better characters than what we got for part 1. And now part 2 is pretty much always mediocre. The only exception is the 5th anniversary, and the characters were hype. But in terms of kit, mediocre, specifically Orange Piccolo. But yeah, guys, so I think it's highly possible they are a tag unit. And again, for the second banner, has to be an LF Super Gogeta. But with that being said, an LF Fusing Super Gogeta to be exact, because I know some of y'all probably will get mixed up. But with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one for either a grind time video, a new 7th anniversary predictions, or a how to get crystals fast before anniversary, or just a God Ring grind. Have a good one, guys, and peace.